this is probably the biggest disappointment. It was beautiful. It is a tree skirt and it has these snowflakes on them. It's quilted. It has stripes on the other side. It's a button closure and it's from Pottery Barn. But I washed it because I wash everything that comes from the bins. And I don't know if you can see, but there is some bleeding. I mean, it's bad. It's not like some, it's all over. It bled. And I'm so bummed. I think I could have gotten like 40, let me say that differently. I think I could have gotten like $70 for this, maybe 3 months ago. But even I saw a flawed one that sold still for, I think $30, but I'm still really sad. So I'm going to try and soak it and save it. If not, I don't know, my loss, I guess. Hey friend, welcome. If you are new here, I'm Jen. I'm a reseller, and that means I go to places like the thrift store, yard sales, and sometimes the Goodwill Bins or the Goodwill outlet, and I buy things to resell on eBay. So I recently went to the bins with my friend and my daughter and two of my daughters and her daughter, and we had so much fun together, and I spent $117. And my bins, it's $1.79 per pound. So if you've never been to the bins before, they really are bins of items and you just dig through. And then they charge you by the pound. So I ended up, I had this all written down. I forgot to get it, but I have like 64 items, I think. It ended up being $1.86 per item for my cost of goods. So now I will take all these things after I'm done showing them to you, and I'm going to resell them on eBay. Hopefully they'll sell. This is actually a collaboration with my friend Gretchen from the Restless Thrifter. She doesn't know it, but she's my YouTube BFF. I think she's fantastic. And she and I seem to have kind of a similar, not exact, but similar style in the things that we like to pick up. Plus size clothes, a little bit of vintage. She's just fun. I really enjoy her videos. She and I both like to comp things and stress that, as she stresses it a little bit more than I do, but the importance of that. When I was first starting out, I didn't comp anything because I didn't really know what it was. And then I got lazy and didn't do it. And now I'm trying really hard to comp. So when we're comping things, we are looking them up on eBay or Poshmark, wherever you sell, and seeing what they sold for, or what they're listed for, what they've sold for, how many are listed versus how many have sold. And the way I do my sell-through rate is I do the total number. So the amount sold divided by the total number. So that will be the total number listed plus sold, because that's the total amount that have been sold or have been listed over the past 90 days on eBay is where I check my comps. So other people do it different ways. I don't care how people do it. I just want to tell you how I do it so that you know when I say something is 50%, it means that there are 10 items listed and 10 items sold, or, something like that. Or if I say something is 25%, it means that, there are 75 listed and 25 have sold. I hope that makes sense. If you have questions about that, please leave that in the comment. Anyway, Gretchen and I are gonna both go through 2 Ikea bags that we bought at the Goodwill outlet recently. This is not all of my items. This is just the items that would fit in 2 bags. And honestly, I did not pick and choose. I just, after they came out of the wash, because I wash everything from the bins, I just shoved them in my bags, and what you see is what you see. So this will probably be a long video, I'm guessing. So maybe grab a cup of coffee or tea if you're just watching, or if you're not, maybe grab a load of laundry to fold or some dishes to wash, or if you're a reseller, take some pictures, or I don't know, a cross list or something while you're watching. So I am going to be putting up the comps. I'm not going to comp on the video because that ends up taking me forever. I'll do it later. but I will be showing you the sell-through rate on the screen, and I will be showing you the comp, sold comp, so what it roughly has sold for. If I comp them in the store, I will probably tell you around that as well. And what else did I want to say? I'll do a little click or something so you can know to look at the screen if you are not paying attention. This is Land's End, and this is a size large woman's, and it is a puffer coat, and it's very, very pink. Like a light pink. I got it. I used to buy Land's End just all the time, and Land's End actually didn't really sell for me, but I did buy this because the insulation is goose down and feathers. So I just really have had some luck selling things that are down, have down in them in coats. It's kind of not the best time of year. You know, I would have loved to have found that 2 months ago, but that's okay. It'll be all right. Similar here, I have a flannel, and this is J. Crew, and it's actually J. Crew Factory. That's what those little dots mean underneath it. But this is a size extra large flannel. I actually came in contact with a bin that had a ton of J. Crew in it, and I was actually just laughing because I was watching Ashley, who is the Hustle at Home mom, and the video she just put out, so it'll be like a week or so after you see this, she and her husband went thrifting, and he brought her a bunch of J. Crew stuff, and she was like, no J. Crew. And I'm like, bring me all the J. Crew. Different people have different selling styles, and I live in the Midwest in like a little town. I went to the Indianapolis bins. Like, J. Crew is gonna, you'll see the comps. Like, I'm not gonna make $1 million off of J. Crew, but maybe over the course of 20 years, I could make $100,000 off of J. Crew. I don't know. Okay, this is interesting. This, I did comp in the store, but it did not have, I couldn't find a sold comp for this specific thing. But this is Natural Life. There were some Natural Life things that came up, but they were like Life is Good brands instead of Natural Life brand. I don't know. Anyway, it had a spell out on the arm, which made me think that it was, you know, something fun. This is Give, Love, Laugh. But anyway, the reason I got it is because it has a llama, and then it says Live, Love, Laugh with the 2 L's, you know, like llamas spelled with 2 L's. There are people who love llamas. I think someone is going to want that. This is the North Face. The North Face does not sell great for me, but this is just like a t-shirt. Not a t-shirt. It's, it feels like dry fit. You know, Nike has that dry fit stuff. So it's like a performance. So it's a women's medium. It has a raglan sleeve. I love a raglan sleeve. Medium's not going to fit me, unfortunately, but I just thought the stripes were kind of fun. And it seems like North Face, Columbia, those kind of things, if it's not just like a fleece, you know, the fleece is what I often think of when I think of those brands. But if it's not a fleece, then they sell better for me faster. Not for like a lot of money, probably $15 on that. This is Volcom. I've sold a couple things of this brand. This is a flannel, but it's just brown. Not much to say about that. This is Under Armour, and I thought the graphic on it was really cool. Just kind of that monotone, you know, blue on blue. I guess it's kind of black on blue, but it's Storm is like the sub brand for it, and it's also Cold Gear. And I have had success selling Cold Gear. So it's kind of like a micro fleece on the inside. It's used like as a base layer, you know? So I've had a really good success with selling Cold Gear stuff. I just sold some like teeny tiny leggings and had a lot of interest in them. So anyway, this is American Eagle, not, I don't know. This is, okay. It's a very Western style. It has the pearl snaps. I mean, I might be able to sell this for $15. These pearl snaps are actually really interesting. They're like not your usual pearl snap. They're kind of cool. But I also thought this like little pattern in here detail was kind of cool. It's very, you know, like I said, very Western themed. Okay, this I'm probably not going to find a comp for. If I do, I will be surprised. But this kind of stuff I sell a lot of. And probably for like maybe $25 would be my guess. This one, after I got it home, I realized it does have some damage to it. So this is like a patchwork blazer, but some of these patches are coming apart. I do think it's probably vintage. It's made in India. It's a size large. I do think that this brand, Parsley and Sage, this brand might actually be something. I'm not positive. It does unfortunately have some like discoloration from like sweat. You know, some people just, their sweat kind of discolors their clothes a little bit. But since it's on the inside and with it being vintage, I don't know that it'll be a deal breaker. But here, I'm gonna give you the back. How cool is that? I don't know, I just think it's really neat. Like there's some embroidery on there and some ribbon. Like there's just a lot going on. So, you know, I'm not super great with keywords and stuff, but definitely like art to wear, I will put in that one. This is Heat Keep. I don't know, it's a size small, but it is a down-filled jacket, and it is one of those that is packable. So it's really, you know, it is that big, but it's a coat. So people who like hiking and backpacking and I don't know, people who travel, they like stuff like that. I've sold a few like that over the past few months. So probably for $20, I would guess. I don't know that brand so much. This is Ellie Tahari, and it's a size large, and this is another puffer coat. I like bought so many puffer coats, it seems. In fact, I think I have one in the pile of stuff that I'm not showing you. This has pockets, it's longer, and again, it is down-filled. So Tahari is a brand that I find a lot. I don't know if Ellie Tahari is the same brand or not. I'm not, just not super sure about that for some reason. Then, let's see. This is Floriat. This is a size 0, which is not ideal. However, when I went to comp this in the store, so I just thought this was really cute. This is all embroidered down there. So when things are embroidered and I don't know the brand, I tend to look it up because embroidery can be really expensive and hard to do if it's done well. This is also lined, and the lining even has like this little detail on it. So has pockets, that's good. Skirts don't sell super well for me, but I did look this up. I didn't find this exact skirt, but I did find that Floriat is a Anthropologie brand. I don't know that that specific shirt was sold at Anthropologie. I don't know. But $1.86. I took a chance on it. I thought it was very cute, and we'll see. This is a scarf, and this says Continental official partner since 1871. Here it says Continental, and this says Philadelphia Union, and where is it? It's MLS. So that is, you know what? I don't know what that stands for. I thought, when I grabbed it, I thought it was hockey. I thought it was NHL. I don't know what MLS stands for. Okay, well anyway, here's a scarf for the Philadelphia Union. The very first time I went to the bins, I found a scarf for like a random soccer team, and it sold for like, I don't know, $15. That doesn't cost much. When we're paying by the pound, that probably cost me, you know, less than $1. Same with this, Lou and Gray. I hear a lot about Lou and Gray, but I have not had super success with this But again, this was like very lightweight and I thought very cute. So it has these, it's kind of cream, beige, and burgundy stripes. And then the bottom has a tan stripe on it. And then it has like this mock turtleneck. I guess maybe would be considered a turtleneck. There's like a pink stripe drawstring, you know, probably $15. All right, these are joggers. Oh, bummer. Sometimes I just miss stuff. There's a stain on the bum. That stinks. Okay, anyway, these are the brand Hurley, and they are a size medium, but they're just a jogger pant, and I did comp these in the bins, and I don't remember what they were, but they were good enough for me to buy. Unfortunately, there's a stain, which that kind of looks like paint. Like, I'm not positive that that's gonna come out. That stinks. Shoot. We'll try. These I comped in the store also. These are, okay, it says Exercise Pro. It's Teleleo. Tell us something, or these are size medium, and they are just like a kid's exercise compression pant. Like, these are boys. Again, I think they comped for like $15, but the sell-through rate was decent. This I did not comp because I just have issues with Oshkosh overalls. Unfortunately, these are not vintage, but super cute. It's a little skirt and floral. I'll list it for $15. It'll probably sell for $10. I have sold quite a few of those. This is Chico's, and it is a size 2. Chico's has vanity sizing, so that's probably a large-ish. I don't remember. I have like a screenshot of the Chico's size chart, so when I'm listing, I can reference that. So this is just like an open blazer, but it is quilted with, you know, this like paisley print in it. I thought it was really cool. Chico's is a brand that I enjoy buying and selling. More enjoy selling. So, you know, all of this is worthless unless unless I sell it. This is a Coleman jacket, and it's just like a, you can hear, it's real nylon windbreaker style with a hood. Let's see, a few months ago found a Coleman pair of shorts, and they sold really fast for like $25. And then I've had a pair of Coleman jeans for like a year, and they haven't sold at all. This is a down-filled vest. See, it's a down. I don't know why I kept finding down. I forgot to show you the brand is Bernardo. I don't know. Have you ever heard of that brand? I've never heard of that brand. All right, we're halfway through. That feels so quick. That was bag 1 of my bins haul. So now we're on to bag 2. There's some cool stuff in this one. Okay, so I found this, and I knew this was a guy, but I couldn't remember who the guy was. So I like showed my daughter. I'm like, hey, who is this? It's Jack Skellington. And so I looked up Jack Skellington sheet, because that is what this is. And the sell-through rate was about 50%, if I recall correctly. And then the average sale price was like $25 around there. I just like totally spaced and forgot what I was doing. Okay, it is made in the USA. That's kind of cool. And it is just says the night before Christmas. Unfortunately, it's not telling me what size this is. That is a bummer. I think, if I had to guess, just right off the top of my head, that's a full. It's a twin. It's a full. I don't know. It's a full or a twin. Anyway, I had my daughter and their friend look through it and look for stains and rips, and they said it looked great. So we'll see. This I thought was very fun. I was like, oh, what is this? Gotta love the sequins. So this is actually just a little scarf. And I was like, it's gonna be nothing. But then I pulled it out and it was Talbot's. And I was like, okay. And it's new with tags. The original price on this scarf is $69. I mean, it was marked down to $50.99, but still, I mean, and it's not, I mean, oh, it is, okay. It's cotton, rayon, cashmere, and silk. That's exciting. New with tags. It's like not very soft. I would think that with silk and cashmere in it, it would be soft, but anyway, I just thought it was super fun. Sequin sells for me. I don't know. I did find a couple bras. I love finding bras in the bins because, again, you don't weigh much. Neither did this scarf. I mean, that takes my average cost of goods way down, which is nice. Makes up for, you know, a quilted tree skirt that I bought. But this is the brand Soma. Soma is one of the brands that I look for in bras. I just recently sold a Soma bra. So this one actually tells me right here exactly what it is. So this is a vanishing back FC, which I thought meant front clasp, but it's not a front clasp. Layered mesh, and it sure does have layered mesh on there. So I always check in here to make sure, you know, it's not terrible. If there's some pilling on it, I take my sweater shaver to it. I check inside the cups for discoloration. I check the clasps to make sure none of these are like broken off. And what else do I check? I've started checking where the wire is because sometimes those can break and they like poke through. So bra number 1, and this is bra number 2. Can you see that? Whew. That is like bustier style. That's what it reminds me of. It is intended to be strapless. Like I find strapless bras a lot that have a little, they just have a little thing where a strap is supposed to go in. But this has like lots of hook and eye. It's very like lacy bustier with a silver trim there. And it is Victoria's Secret brand, which is great. So this is a Dream Angels. Sometimes Victoria's Secret tells me exactly what it is, but this did not, just Dream Angels. Another hat, or not another hat, but another small item. This is a hat, and the brand is Hatman of Ireland. So it is 100% wool, which is good. And it is new with tags, which is cool. And I kind of think that it's a vintage. And I have sold another patchwork hat like this. I'm remembering like $20 somewhere in there. I specifically look for hats in the bins because, again, they don't cost much money. This is Dale Hollow. I have no idea what this is. I was struggling to find hats that looked good. There were a lot of hats, but they were a lot of trashed hats. This one looks trashed, but I think that it is intentional. Just the way it's done, it looks like it's intentionally distressed. So it's like this mesh back, kind of trucker hat, snapback. It says Lucky 7 USA. On the inside, it's 100% cotton. And I don't know anything about this hat, but hats are easy for me, and so I buy them. This is so cool. So belts have been another thing that I have started looking for specifically, and my dad sent me some belts in the mail, and a few of them sold rather quickly and for a decent amount of money. And then I've been finding some, and I don't know that they've sold well for me, but I've been looking, especially at the bins. Here's the problem. There's a couple problems with this one. There's some wear on it, like, you can tell, but nothing's like busted out. There's some wear on here. And then if you can see, it's like warped in the middle, like it's been worn a lot. So it's like warped, right? And there is actually some cracking on it. Then where it says what it is and the size, I can't read that at all. Like not at all. So I don't know. Oh, you know what else? The little thingamajiggy's gone. Well, potentially I can take that off and just sell it as the belt and not the buckle. I don't know. We'll see. Here's what I want to show you. It is 100% leather. I can tell that just by the way it feels. But it has skulls on it. And they're like embossed. That's not the word. They're like burnt on there. Burnished. I don't know. If you know the word for that, will you let me know? Or point me in the right direction of where it goes. But they're like sugar skulls, aren't they? Aren't they? Is that sugar skulls? I don't know. I just thought it was really cool, and I don't think I realized that the little buckle thing, you want to see, here you go. I don't think I realized the little buckle thing was missing, but all right, I found some sequined leggings. And no, you may not have. The brand is Express, which is that around anymore? I don't know. They're a high-rise legging, size small. I did comp these in the bins, and I don't remember what the comp was, but it was good enough for me to buy them. And I'm hoping I'm not gonna find like a bunch of sequins missing, but it's possible because these are like fully sequined leggings. Yikes. Okay, what else? Oh man, more sequins. I must have had sequins on the brain, or it's just easy to spot. So this has kind of like a print in it, but it is sequined. It's like little micro sequins. Are those flowers? I think they're flowers. I think it's like a floral print. But this is Lane Bryant, and that actually in the past has sold pretty well for me. Just a tank top. Oh, this was so cool. So this is a vintage sweater. I like vintage sweaters quite a bit. This has like a clock on it. You see how that would have been perfect for New Year's Eve, right? This is lamb's wool and nylon, made in Hong Kong. It's an extra large, and it's Vivian Forest. So, I don't know. This is another one of those Chico's blazers, like that blue one, but this one is fully pleated and has kind of a black and white, kind of a domino effect look to it. This also has some pretty significant wear. Actually, I got quite a bit of it out. It had a lot. Maybe the blue, maybe it was the blue one. One of them had quite a bit of like discoloration in the collar. This one's also a size 2. So if the comps aren't super great, which I think they'll probably be okay, I might lot them up together. Okay, check this bad boy out. So this is a gold shiny bodysuit. The brand is Polly, and it does have like European sizing on it. I didn't find anything specific with the brand when I comped it in the store, but just gold strap, you know, like strappy bodysuit comped pretty well. I want to say probably like $25. This comped really well. I don't know why, but I just like USA Nike hoodie. I don't have much success with these type of hoodies, but the USA, it's just like a dry fit Nike. I don't know. There's something about that USA logo that is desirable, and I don't know why. At least it was that way in the store. I feel like sometimes I go into the store and I comp something and then it turns out different. Does that happen to you if you're a reseller? I don't know. Okay, this is the brand Loft, and these are just some little jean shorts. Loft is a brand that I like to resell. I mean, this is gonna be like $15 maybe, but still, oh my goodness, talk about not weighing much. How cute is this little romper? It's a 0 to 3 months. It has like these little ruffles on it. It's so darn cute. It says it's you know what? It's not a romper. It's 2 pieces, which is kind of good because I was like, oh, it says it's 2 pieces. It's missing a piece, but it's not. I just thought it was a romper and it's not. It's like bloomers and a little shirt. I just thought the ruffles were so cute, and it's Janie and Jack. There is not a price tag on this tag. It is new with tags. I don't know if I shared that. It just says $99. Like it looks like it got ripped off. Janie and Jack is expensive for like a kids brand. It's really expensive. So this is, I don't know. If it does not comp well, there is a children's consignment sale that I am a part of. I sell my kids' clothes in it. I shop at it, all the things. And I will sell it there for, I don't know, maybe $5. But unfortunately, it just won't get a whole lot of money there. But hopefully I can sell it for $20, maybe $30 here. Janie and Jack is one of those things that some items are really desirable and sought after, and so there's a lot of things that go for a lot of money, but some of it just doesn't. So I love to find these little jogging running shorts at the bins. So these are just Under Armour, the brand Under Armour, and they're an extra large, and they're actually no tags. So the price is only $22, but I still can probably, I would say maybe $15. I also found another pair that I think is in the other pile of stuff I won't be showing you. And they didn't, they weren't new with tags, but I still grabbed them because they don't weigh a whole lot. And I have like a pile of little running shorts that I find various places and just pick up when it costs me like $a quarter or something. And then I, quite a few months ago, lotted a bunch of them up into like pairs of 2 in the same size in the same brand, and they sold really fast that way. And so I've just kind of been keeping them to do that. Does that make sense? Sometimes I feel like I'm not very clear. This is, okay. This is a jean skirt, and it's like long, has a pretty high slit, which isn't ideal because if the slits aren't crazy high, I would call this modest, and that's helpful when it's a longer, you know, like midi length or even like knee length jean skirt. There is a demographic that is looking for that, but this is vintage. I'm fairly certain. I don't know if I can for sure say that it's vintage, but I'm pretty sure. Anyway, there's no, like, it looks like the brand tag got cut off. However, if you can't find a label, you can look on the buttons, and that says Gap jeans. So these, you know, this is just a vintage Gap denim skirt. It's probably not gonna sell for a whole lot of money. These are Express jeans, and they are like a loose, kind of baggy, distressed, lighter wash, and then like thick stitching. And I have just had success selling that style recently, so that's why I grabbed those. Oh, I think we're getting to like the denim section here. This is Burn, which is like a work brand. Similar to Carhartt, but you know, not as Carhartty. This is just a jean jacket, like a woman's jean jacket. In fact, you know what? One of my daughters was wanting a jean jacket. Maybe I should see if she wants that. But it is, I don't know. I've been selling jean jackets lately. Then let's see. I did find some Levi's. Oh my, I missed that. That's okay. So that has a big like bleach stain there. I noticed the distressing, but for some reason the bins that I go to are lighted terribly. I mean, just awful, awful, awful. Okay, these are vintage. I would actually even say Y2K. These are women's. So this is the Levi's tag. It says $5.50. The 14 MIS, that's women's. So if it's men's, it's going to be like 38 by 32 or, you know, something like that. If it's just a teen number, or I guess they go from like 0 to 20, whatever women's pants go to, I don't know. On the back side, it tells me right here, it says 0702. There we go. And so that means it was, these were manufactured in 2002, is what that 02 means. These are 100% cotton and they are made in the US. So those things are what made me get them. I might have left them had I realized there was a big bleach stain. We'll see. I think I did comp those because I used to just pick up Levi's willy-nilly, and now I'm trying to be a little bit more cautious and comp things and not just do whatever. This I didn't comp though. This is also Levi's. Levi Strauss. It is a 3X, made in Bangladesh. And this is, you can see that there's a lot of like discoloration here, but I think it'll be okay because it is like a pretty trashed denim work shirt. I don't know why these things sell when they're like in terrible condition like this, but they seem to. So, and then just a few more things here. Hang out with me a little bit longer. This is the brand Can, and I have mixed feelings about Can. These are an extra large, which is kind of weird to size denim as an extra large, but here we are. These are overalls. And I love selling overalls. I like actively look for them because they sell really fast. I just sold 2 pair of overalls that I listed last week. Like within the week of selling or listing them, they sold. These are, they might be a straight, they might be a skinny, but a little bit distressed. I don't know. I just thought they were really cute, and overalls and Can. So some Can has done well for me, some has not. Cashmere. This is QI New York. I don't know this brand at all, but it is 100% cashmere. I don't know why I feel the need to prove this to you, but I'm gonna. 100% cashmere. And then, so it's just like this gray quarter zip kind of mock. This style of sweater has sold well for me in the past, and then with it being cashmere, I think it should do well. I don't know about the brand, if that will have an impact either negatively or not. When I first walked in to the bins, there was a pile of shoes that someone had thrown back, and these caught my attention. These are Sam Edelman, and they're a leather upper cork wedge sandal. I have no idea if these are gonna do well. I did notice as I was looking over them after I got them home that the inside here is like cracked, but I mean, they're a size 7.5. They're, I don't know, they're okay. I'm not super excited about it. So then I hit up this bin that had a bunch of swimsuits, and swimsuits, again, they don't weigh a whole lot, but these are all plus sized. I think I comped all of these because sometimes the brands are just, they're just not. But this one is Delta Burke swimwear, and it's a size 22W. These all looked really good. I will look them over again. They can get really stretched out in the bum, so be aware of that, and pilled in the bum. I always check in between the legs and just make sure that they're not disgusting. And so this one's kind of cute. This one has like a paisley almost, I don't know, that's not really paisley. What would you call that? I don't know. It's just kind of a fun little print on there. It was a different brand. This one is Longitude Women. I don't know. And then this one was just a top. Is this one just the top? No, I have another one that's just a top that's over in the other pile. But this has like a crisscross, you know, kind of like a wrap style with this. It's black and white and gold. And then this brand is Roxanne. Roxanne. Every time. If you know me in person, you will not be surprised that just happened. If you don't, hi, I'm Jen. Okay, that is it for me. Thank you so much for checking out what I got at the Goodwill Bins. Make sure you go check out Gretchen at the Restless Thrifter. All her information will be linked below. And tell us who you think got the better deal. Who is going to make more money off of this haul? Who got the better Ikea bags? She lives in Colorado, and I'm pretty sure her bins are better than mine, so I'm not hopeful that it's going to be me. I mean, I'm hopeful that it's going to be me, but thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you give me a like on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't already, and you can watch another video right here. I'll see you soon.